Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, Krauser's default run speed is super fast. Like really, really fast. Subject illegal. Howdy. Oh, I need the auto hockey script. 1 second. Yep, working. Cool. What's up, Cruelty? Howdy. So we got the newer version with the randomizer working, but I am not using the randomizer function. I'm curious to see if like this version of the trainer is just unstable or if it actually is a product of the randomizer feature. It probably is the randomizer feature, so it should be fine. What's the worst speedrun that you ever learned or had wanted to learn? It depends what you mean by worst. How do you define worst? Like, most boring, most difficult, least fun? What's up, Killer Berry? Nice crash.
Rip.
Most frustrating RE4, sure. Nice crash. Why did it crash? Well, I didn't have character rando on. So. It wasn't that.
Resident Evil 4.
Maybe just this version of the trainer is like less stable. And that's why the crashes happen. The finest speedrun ever done? Left 4 Dead 2 is my favorite. RE4 is only really frustrating and like not fun because there's too much downtime. Like this part right here is a perfect example. Like this level is nothing but walking forward, like holding W for nearly a minute. It's just kind of boring. But also like if you don't have a really good line or a good RNG, then you just get a bad time in this room. And most rooms in this game are like that. So once you're like good enough at the game to do all the strategies successfully, then like it becomes kind of unfun to run. Okay, I turned the skip radio / cutscene option off, and that seemed to not crash. Hey, Reckless. Hey, indeed. Howdy. Hey, Vietnamese. Howdy. Damn. Maybe this version of the trainer is just like way less stable. Excited for 4 make? Yeah, should be fun. 1 second. My PC is full to the brim. Airtight, as people would say. Oh my god, I trolled. There's no USB slots, so I have to unplug my mouse when I play. And since that keyboard doesn't have a delete key, I can't do Control Delete to bring up task menu.
Rip.
Let's try the old one, the old version. So the character randomizer might actually just be working correctly. It's just that that version of it is, like that version of the trainer is just not stable. It's interesting. Not what I was expecting, but that might mean that it's an easy fix, which would be cool. You could do Control Shift Escape. I'll have to try that. Rising of Evil speedrun when? Never. That sounds awful. I'd rather cut my own dick off and eat it. Well, maybe if I was playing as like Krauser, it might be fun.
Rip.
Resident
What's up, Jay Burns?
Evil
How you doing?
4.
Consider running a game, for example, a game like RE Remake more frustrating, judging as it's almost all running. Well, I just think it's boring. I mean, like, RE4 is frustrating to run because the chat experience is awful. But a game like RE1 Remake is boring, just boring, you know what I mean? Thanks, Goosebumps. Howdy. Hey, Anand. Howdy. You'll be saving Ashley from yourself, of course. It's like the Silent Hill 2 of Resident Evil 4. It will be. I mean, most modern games are mostly running. What's up, Kamruda? Yeah, Waterhall's the hardest room in the game for sure. Not surprised you get stuck there. I mean, if it's anything like the original, you won't need to parry at all, and you'll just run past everything. Like, what's the need to parry stuff if like none of the enemy kills are actually required to progress, you know? I didn't get the extra spawns. I don't know why. There they are. That should be enough now. A little slow, but that's it. Are you going to try the Wolong? What, Wolong cock in my mouth? Yes, I am. So Hunk is cooked at the moment. We'll see if Razor will be able to fix him. Hopefully. Bro, am I even sleeping? Yes. I slept like a lot. But the game, I have no idea what that is. Dracula. So no. What is that? Yeah, so yeah, like I downgraded trainer versions, and this one hasn't crashed yet. This one seems way more stable. Seems like whatever he did to make the randomizer, like, just made the whole trainer unstable, fortunately. Man, we're doing yesterday was awesome. It was a great time. Went to Benihana's. Got a really expensive meal that I didn't pay for. Let's go. Dude cooked in front of us. It's Pog. Do I care about having good splits? Well, I want a good time. So that requires having good splits for the most part. The bow is kill all enemies? No. In fact, it doesn't even one-shot headshot like in Castle for some enemies. Kick W is an emote. Killer Bear, you gotta have 7 TV to see it, or FFZ, Credit Twitch TV, whichever one it's on. There's so many now, I can't keep track. I also suggested that maybe he just like, if he can't get Hunk fixed, just like remove Hunk from the rando. That might fix a lot of the problems. Whatever the destabilization is, that'll only fix the random crashes, but it won't fix the Hunk crashes. The problem is though, like, I'm sure you can get it done, but I would love for it to be done like in the next day or two. You know, because what I really want to do is I want to submit RE4 randomizer to GDQ, but I want to submit it with character randomizer working. But like I need the mod to work before I can do that. And the submissions close on the 7th, so. I would need enough time to do a rando, like after the mod's already working. Before then, so I could submit it. But we'll see. It's not the end of the world otherwise. If it gets like a day before, I'll just do a regular randomizer without the character swap and submit that. What's up, Safari? Howdy. Nice. Sounds fun. Yeah, Maxi submitted RE4 rando. But I think he's gonna start guaranteed with the striker, which I think is kind of lame. I'm not sure if that's true or not though, but I'm assuming it is because that's what he usually does, but maybe not. And I would love, it would be way cooler if like the character you're playing as was also randomized. So like I'm just hoping that the mod can get done before GQ submissions close, and then I can do that. What's up, Dirty Biscuits? We'll see though. If not, not a huge deal, but I would like to have that set up. It'd be sick. What's up, Kurdish? What happened? I jumped in the water and killed Delago with my bare hands. Because he's a baby bag bitch. Yeah, Dirty Biscuits. I have. It's basically just like a normal speedrun, but you like hope to beat it under 2 hours, which is cool. It's a genius marketing scheme, but he wasn't the one that came up with it. When you miss 2 days of optimizing the run, that skip though? Yeah, that skip is fucking funny. It's really cool. You literally, like, basically it is the equivalent of just jumping in the water and killing the fish with your bare hands. That's how Chad Krauser is. Krauser said, "What the fuck did you say to me, you little shit?" Just jumped in the water. Real men fish with dynamite. But your bare hands is acceptable too. Yeah, no more early dives. Kind of based. No RNG in Delago. Also, don't have to worry about getting hit by a log, because it's the strat now. I just stand there with a beer and let the fish jump into my mouth. That's pretty based, actually. Yeah, this version of the trainer is definitely just way more stable in general.
Too easy. Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon.
¿Dónde está? The aggression. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, other sir. Excuse me, other sir. He's a god. The bow is such an awkward height. Well, if I break the door, then the door also breaks for Ashley. Then it's easy mode. Don't have to wait for her to open the door. High IQ plays. Yo, Ramek, thanks for the good luck.
Are you trying to kill me? Use this.
It does, yeah. Trap does still trap you. That's like an RNG drop right there. Hello. So, anybody out there? He ducked, you bitch.
Use this.
Surely it's almost over. My gold here insane or is it just fake? I don't know. Probably both. If you use the arm to go over the trap, I don't think it traps you, no. But you do get trapped if you walk over it. The problem is that if you use the arm, you can kill Ashley with it. You gotta be careful. Oh, I keep forgetting that you can just shoot doors with the bow. I need to be doing that in Village. It just blows them right off the hinges. In one shot. So I don't even need to use the arm. Using the arm's slow. It's probably faster than just like opening the door normally. Just shoot it with a bow. This is going pretty good. Love to see it. 15-minute Yushi chains. Normal speedrun ends cabinet like 18 minutes. Like 3 minutes ahead of Leon already. Think they'll include Wesker in the Mercenaries remake? I would imagine so. I mean, he's in the original, right? So, I'd be shocked if they didn't. Then again, it is Capcom, you know. They could just cut everything. Wouldn't be that surprised. But no, I think that he'll be there for sure. I mean, Mercenaries won't be there on release. We already know that, but presumably that's so that they could make sure it has all the content it's supposed to. I.e., you know, Wesker. Hopefully, yeah. This game has an insane amount of content for when it came out, let's be real. Campaign's super long. There's 2 mini campaigns that no one ever played. And then there's Mercenaries. Fucking 5 Mercs characters, 4 maps. Pretty sick. What's up, Marco?
Too easy.
A lot of content. I mean, it's got a little bit too much content. You could like remove like the entirety of Island and it would be bing shilling, but you know, all good, dude, all good. I'll take too much rather than too little any day. No, there's assignment data and separate ways. This just proves my statement about no one playing them. No worries, Suna. All good. Welcome back.
Are you okay, Leon?
Wesker's more complicated. Do they need the fact that they have to recast the actor? Why? What's up with the Douglas dude? Did he get canceled or something? Because his voice is fucking amazing. He like basically sells the entirety of RE5 by himself. Or did he die or something? Oh, the face actor? I see. I mean, that's not that big a deal. The voice acting is more important than the facial acting. RE4 speedrun, but I'm actually when? Soon. Once GDQ submissions are over. Till then, I need to get the submissions in order as much as I can. So, need to get a Krauser time. And then I also need to do a randomizer.
Too easy.
But yeah, I mean, if they were planning on doing some sort of RE5 remake or something, that's something they'd have to do anyways. Or if Wesker was going to be in the next RE game, like RE9 or something. That shot is so hard. What's up, Harry? How you doing, dude? It's really hard because the further away you are from the enemy, the less accurate the red dot is. So you kind of just have to like see it with your mind's eye. Because the bow's fucking laser pointer is actually terrible. I mean, I've done that shot a lot. I'm used to doing it on No Merchant with just the pistol, so like, it's not that bad. Oops. But at least the pistol's laser's accurate. Damn, I kind of wanted that herb. Oh! Thank you, iframes. Holy shit. That was terrifying. Right, it's not iframes. I stunned them by activating the thing. But he was ready.
Too easy.
Base boy was ready, dude. He ate his fucking Wheaties this morning. He was there. At the door. Waiting for me. Is there a way to fix the laser? There might be mods for it, I don't know. Chances of me getting a review copy for the remake? 0. Because I don't ask for that kind of thing. I don't really like review copies and whatnot. Especially as a speedrunner, I just feel like there's so much potential for like drama and fuckery to occur with someone like me getting a review copy. I'd rather just play it when everyone else gets it. Fastest RE4 speedrun I've ever done. My PB in Leon is a 126. That's definitely my fastest. But this Krauser run is going to be faster than that, probably. If you have trouble with waterhaul, by the way, do that. Like even casually. That's New Game Pro, Leon, yeah. Just kill the archers and then go back and then go back in. It saves the archers being dead. It's actually like so big for making the room easier. You could also like snipe bolt the shield guys and then leave again and then come back in. Just makes everything easier. I guess I'm cranking it. I missed a guy. It's all good though. He's gonna bring Ashley to me. Dude, where are you? You're so fucking slow. Thanks for the delivery, nerd.
Look, there's a crank over there.
This room is like still really scuffed with Krauser. It's because the arm is bound to the same button as calling Ashley to wait and follow, so it's just like a nightmare. And then you can kill Ashley with the arm, so if you're not careful, things get really weird. So what I usually have to do is just like leave her in the basement, kill everything, and then have her come at the end. Bruh. The bow is very good. Most accurate RE4 weapon. You think so, Grulty? Oh, you would have done it. I have an RE4 normal walkthrough. I mean, I've done like speedruns on Pro. You'd use that as a reference, but I don't have like a commentated walkthrough or anything. You gotta aim right a lot. It's like way more than a tad, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm trying. It's hard, especially when they're running to the right. What's up, Never Walk Alone? Howdy. No. I haven't actually. I got like a 1-minute PB with Krauser yesterday. This is a super scuffed run. Hey, Minimaro. Hey, Sebmic. And I spent like a lot of time yesterday and today, like fucking with a new trainer update that added some features, but unfortunately none of them are like usable at the moment, and that trainer is just not stable enough to do runs with. I like reached out to the mod author of the trainer, like which is the mod I'm using to do this, and I asked if he could make it so you could randomize which character you're playing as per room. So like when you enter a new room, it like switches to a random new character. And he did it. He made it like a couple hours, and it works great. It's fucking awesome. That in conjunction with like the regular randomizer is like sick as fuck. But the problem is, Punk still crashes all the time. Every time you get a radio call, it crashes. And then that trainer just makes the game crash a lot too. Like for whatever reason, it's not that stable, and so like every 4 or 5 rooms it crashes. Unfortunately. Hopefully he'll be able to fix it and make it work really good, because I would love to submit to GDQ RE4 randomizer with the character randomizer. But we'll see. I mean, he just put it together yesterday, so definitely potential. Go 5-Fuff. Going in on the run, let's go. You and Dante thought about doing an RE6 speedrun? Yeah, for sure. See you later, Benedict. Have a good night. Yeah, definitely, potentially. Well, we're gonna do more RE5 runs first before we do anything. Ooh, this is probably too high. I might need to flame grenade myself down. Definitely too high. Am I too high to flame grenade myself? Yes, I need to frag grenade myself. Damn it, I was just too high. That sucks. That's a big time loss. That's my fault. Skill issue. What's up, Fiery? How you doing, dude? That's much better. Wait, I didn't grab the cab in yellow herb, did I? Nope. God damn it. Still speedrunning. I just lost a lot of time there though, that sucks. Like all of my time. Like a minute probably. There's time to save here too, but XD. Yeah. That's pretty cool. But he said he wasn't gonna update the RE4 trainer. You just have to down patch. But it's really, really easy. You just replace the executable. Yeah, there's a pretty big skip in that gallery room that I did, but unfortunately I messed it up and had to redo the room. Lost like a minute. He did update the RE5 trainer though, so that should work on the new version. But don't think me, he was gonna do that shit anyways, so. So the new route here, different than Leon. You do this one first. Why? Because I have a skip to get to the other one faster. So instead of going around, you go like this.
Too easy.
Bingo, bango, bongo, bish, bash, bosh. Look at how far to the right that was. Still hit though.
Too easy.
Boom, 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 boom. The shots are so hard, actually. Boom, 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 boom.
The door's
Well, I'm
locked.
like aiming at her fucking face and it like lands at her feet. Bow moment. Didn't die. Why are there so many enemies? We're thing chilling. I basically have unlimited arrows, yeah. It's not unlimited, but I have like 4 stacks of 999, so may as well be. It is fun, Fiery. After you're done with DMC, dude, come do some fucking Krauser and Hunk runs. Or not Hunk. Hunk doesn't work. Krauser and Wesker. Yeah, I mean, I've been meaning to rebalance the ammo count. Because you can get some arrow drops. Just not a lot. So I was thinking like... I don't know how many arrows I want to give myself. Maybe like 100 at the start. It's the only weapon you use in the whole run. So like you need a lot of arrows. But you do get some drops. I just don't check most drops because most drops are just handgun ammo. And I don't even have a handgun, so. Set up the drift. Yeah, it's really easy to set up, Fire. I could show you. Hopefully we'll have a new update here too, and it'll be even easier. Do you get bad input delay on this game? Maybe, but like I've played it so much I don't even recognize it anymore. I actually switched to windowed mode so I could tab out easier without my game pausing and shit. Which probably increased the input lag even more, but I don't really feel it. When I don't play RE4 for a long time though, and then I come back, like if I play like Doom Eternal a lot, and then I like, okay, I'm gonna do some RE4 runs, you know, fucking boot up RE4, and I'm like, oh my god, feels like I'm playing in molasses.
Wait here.
But you get used to it pretty fast. Can I get this cycle? Oh! Almost. That cycle's crazy tight. What's up, Khalil? How you doing, dude? Well, I already lost a minute on these splits to that one failed skip, but I'm still like 12 seconds ahead. Pretty good. Not bad. I feel like this run could go like 110, but I have no idea where the time save is, to be honest. Probably all in late game. I think on these splits, I did the new faster minecart skip, but then when I used the grenade to get myself back in bounds, I had no heals left, and I had to limp the whole minecart. So that's a pretty big time save. Go for the sub 110. That would be very hard. 20 minutes is crazy. I don't know if there's 20 minutes of time save, but there's probably about 10. But maybe you're right, I don't know. Yeah, Krauser's a beast. He's got crab back. He's got so much crab back that his arm is turning red. I mean, the 130 you got yesterday, you were kind of testing stuff mid-run, so maybe. Yeah, maybe. He's natty. What's up, killer? How you doing, dude? How'd the CS go? Natty, bro, of course. You know me. One, nice. Played one game. That's free elo, baby. Oh, he was fast. All good, I got the triple kill. The triple kill actually probably faster. Patrick griefed and got an aim score of 28 on Leadify. Sick. Legend. T. Can I do that thing again where I kill everyone in this room in one hit? That was pretty sick. I did that last time. Oh, the fucking shield guy's trolling. I don't know how I got everyone last time. Shit was wild. This room sucks cock, so I'm skipping it. I enjoy the grenade sound effects when you kill people with the arm. That's awesome. They actually literally explode. Probably slower than like the fastest possible way you could do it normally, but with Krauser's bow shooting those fucking those chains is like impossible. Also, that makes it so you just like actually can't get hit by novies. So I've decided what I'm submitting. Yeah, so I'm gonna submit RE4 Wesker and Krauser runs, RE4 randomizer. I got the trainer guy working on making like character randomizer, like so when you every time you enter a new room it swaps to a random character, and it is the functionality is there, but it needs bug fixing. And so that will be in my randomizer submission, hopefully. I'm gonna submit Devil May Cry 3 Cake, which I don't think has that good a chance to get in. It's too long. It would be a lot shorter if I actually optimized it, but obviously my PB is dog shit, so I can't. Randomizer including the characters. That's pretty sick. Yeah, it is fucking awesome. The problem is right now, it just, if you play as Hunk and you get a radio call, the game crashes. And that version of the trainer just is really unstable and causes crashes all the time right now. So I need you to shoot me, actually. Thank you. I need to dash later. That's right. Do these skips. Does the dimming glitch work? The dimming glitch only works if you're playing as Leon, unfortunately. And most of the characters can't even equip the striker. Ashley, Ada, and that's it. Ashley and Ada can equip the striker, but you can't dim it with either of them. That's time save. Maxi also submitted randomizer, but he isn't in the know about the randomized characters, so his submission wouldn't have that.
Yeah, thanks for the support.
Yeah, Orange Bishop. Thanks for the tier 3 with the 35 months, dude. Appreciate that. Much love. Hell yeah. I think we're cutting the Left 4 Dead 1 runs from your submission. At least co-op. Why? Acid said it would be humiliating to have to run it. Based. Yeah, Left 4 Dead 1 co-op's kind of a meme. Ashley can use weapons. Yeah, so like apparently a lot of the weapons can actually be used by some of the other characters, just not all of them. So like if there's a option on the trainer to do like weapon fix. And so like Krauser can use the TMP and the handgun and the Red 9. You can't use the striker though. There's like restrictions. Like Hunk can't use anything besides the TMP. It just doesn't work. But like Ada can use pretty much every weapon. Wesker can use most weapons. Krauser can use some of them. Ashley can use most of them too. Also, that skip is hilarious.
Too easy.
You don't even have to kill Vertigo. Just leave. Say goodbye, sir. What's up, Arlington? Howdy. Thank you so much, Orange Bishop. 35 months for tier 3. That is wild. You're insane, sir. Much love. Now that room's about 3 minutes normally. So that skip saves like 2, I think. Something like that. Ooh, I might be a little low. Oh, this is fine actually. Because this barrel has an item that I want to pick up.
Too easy.
You're saving because of expected crash points? Yeah, I mean, like at some points the game can just crash. So I just intermittently save just in case. Although this version of the trainer is like really stable. I haven't had it crash in a long time. Sub Junior. Is their inventory based on mercs? Yeah, I mean I can make it whatever I want, but I tried to base it roughly on their mercs. And just whatever seemed fun. Yeah. The Krauser skips are cool. Big fan. Yeah, I had Village record for a couple days. I never speedrun 7 though, that game is cringe. Did I have the bowgun in Mercs? No, but she gets it in either assignment 8 or separate ways. I don't remember which one. Is there a world record for the Krauser speedrun? Yeah, there's just my PB basically. Oh my god. You're so cringe. Which is a 1:30:01. But that run's pretty terrible, so. Plenty of room for improvement. It's hard to say. Honestly, I kind of feel like I like Wesker runs more. Because they're a little bit harder. But man, that final boss for Wesker really kind of ruins it. Yeah, I am. I can have enough arrows to finish this run. Yes, certainly. Started the run with like 8,000 arrows. What's wrong with it? Well, the Sadler boss fight without the special rocket as Wesker's kind of aids. Not gonna lie. It just takes forever and it's like pretty RNG heavy. Because you have to break his back eyes in order to like dump damage efficiently. And breaking his back eyes sucks. Okay, this HP is not good. I can't get hit again. And yeah, the fight takes forever. It's like 4 minutes long. It's wild actually. Alright, I cannot get hit again because I need this health to get back in bounds. In the minecart skip. That means I need to, I'm gonna use this the sword hand to kill the bugs here, I think. Probably I got them both. Does the special rocket just do a lot of damage, or does it trigger a cutscene? It triggers a cutscene, but it also does a ton of damage. Like if you don't use a special rocket, once you get that cutscene, you're only like halfway through the boss fight. So last time I did this, I lost a fuck ton of time because I had to limp this whole section. Because after I naded myself here, I was out of health. Perfect. That time I didn't even hurt myself. Let's go. Well, if you equip the rocket launcher, the game doesn't crash, but it just won't let you fire it. It like defaults to empty, Rekthon. But yeah, unfortunately there is not at the moment. The only character who can use the rocket is Leon, actually. Surprisingly enough. Not even Ada. Shit just don't work. Should be a pretty non-trivial time save here. If I could use the rocket, she wouldn't have thrown it to Leon at the end. Based. That's actually true. My gold is actually better than this. I wonder what I did in my gold. It's still really good, but God, this next room is scary. The trick here is really hard. And I got it first try on my PB, I guess, so that sucks. So you can skip this whole ass room, but the door is really low that you need to get into. So the only real way to get there is to jump off of this platform and then like right before you hit the ground, do that. I'm way too high. Like this is not gonna work. But you have to do it like right before you hit the ground. Otherwise you're too high, and like nading yourself back in is really hard because the platform is pretty small. That was good. I'll be right back. And I'm back. The bumper caffeinated. Howdy. This is still probably a little high, but I might still be able to hit the door. It looks like I'm in range to... Okay, yeah, cool. Looks like I missed it once in my PB as well, so not a big deal. For Bing Chilling. Fuck your barrel, Donkey Kong. What do you think you are, a video game donkey? Bro! One hit KO? What? Dude, Donkey Kong hits hard. This is Mario. Oh! Not even close. I want this. Thank you, sir. Ah! I'll do it. He was thinking about it. Thankfully I said don't do it. That caused him to stop and reconsider. Krauser's weak? Well, it's because of the thing that happens when you switch to Ashley. So the new version of the trainer actually fixes that, which is cool. Unfortunately that version's not stable, so I can't use it, but like when you switch to Ashley in 3-4, her health overrides Krauser's health permanently. And her health is like really low by default, so like when you switch to her, your maximum HP is set to like below green and yellow, like permanent walking speed, and then when you switch back, you still have that same walking speed and health. max health pool, so you have to like route in yellow herbs so that when you get to that Ashley section, you can like use them and refill your max HP so where you can run again. But then like, you know, just because you can run again doesn't mean you're back at normal HP. Like, I'm still not at like default full HP. I don't know. I mean, he made it for me yesterday, but I bug tested it like for 6 hours and it's super unstable, so probably wouldn't publicly release it until the bugs are fixed. Because as it stands, it's like not usable. You crash like every 4 rooms. But it has a lot of cool new features.
Too easy.
Salazar skip was never this satisfying. But now it is. Like this version, I don't even feel like I need to save. This version of the trainer is like really stable. Man, just reached island in 55 minutes. Yes, sir. Krauser is fast.
Too easy.
He just jinxed it. Oh yeah, shit. Well, he was updating the old one to add new features. Spicy, that's what I was talking about just now. But he said he's not gonna update it to the newest update, so you'll have to down patch still. He did update the RE5 trainer though, for the new update. That's on his Patreon. Yeah, Krauser runs a lot faster than Leon. Krauser has like the running speed of like nade out, but all the time. He just is like that. He's just built different.
Too easy.
Yeah, Hunk is sick. I love Hunk. My favorite Mercs character too. I don't know if he's faster than Ada. Ada's zooming. This room sucks. She might be, yeah. Hoping you put the infrared scope on the bow. Imagine. That'd be sick.
Too easy.
I haven't seen it. Game win. I'm just gonna play the game when it comes out. It comes out in like 20 days. I'm playing it regardless. I'd rather just play it. Wait, how am I 4.5 minutes ahead? What happened?
Too easy.
Where did I save like 2 minutes? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I need to let myself drop a little bit before I do the plunge here. Split you died on. Oh, the elevator. That's wild. Probably save like a minute there. Okay, I could probably save like another minute there too. That's wild.
Too easy.
So when you interact with items, it puts you back in bounds. So picking up that yellow herb actually is like a double whammy because it gives you the yellow herb and it also puts you back in bounds. Pretty based. What are the new features like? Well, there's two. Well, one and then like a supplement to the other features. So like The first one is character randomization on door open. So when you change level loads, you get a new random character each time. And it has a manual reroll feature, so like if you don't like the character, you can press like Control K and like reroll the character. And then the other one is it like persists your HP across characters. So when you're playing as a different character and then you switch to Ashley and then you switch back, your HP goes back to normal. It does. I tested it. If you were equipping a weapon that the new character that you're now playing as can't equip, then it just defaults to empty hands. Most characters can equip most weapons if you have the weapon fix on.
What is that thing?
Like Ada can use every weapon except for the rocket launcher. Wesker can use every weapon except for the rocket launcher. Krauser can use most weapons. Like the pistol, the default shotgun. He can't use the striker though. No rocket launcher either, obviously. This is what I get for using the bow. Ashley can use basically every weapon. Well, that's not possible because that's not how that works. Like Lewis doesn't have any sort of like player controls native in the game. Is tree skip worth it? No. Definitely not. Any other games you're excited for this year? Not really. FF16 has combat by the DMC guys, I think. By the DMC5 combat director. And the DMC5 combat sucks, so yeah, not excited. Fortunate. That wouldn't really be an advertising point if they rephrased it a little bit and it was like, brought to you by the people who created V from Devil May Cry. You're like, oh, wait a second. That doesn't seem like something you should advertise. I didn't say. I thought RE4 remake would be bad. Sorry. Looks good.
Leave it to me, Leon.
I am excited for it. DMC5 feels kind of floaty. Yeah, it feels like you're fucking maining Kirby in Super Smash 64.
Leave it to me, Leon.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. How it feels to play DMC5. Fucking POV, you're Kirby. If you use www.google Smash and look up RE4 trainer, find it. I like how the Canadian is begging EA to put the hockey game on PC. Life is funny. I shot you in the dick. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're fine. Shit goes hard. Feel free to screenshot. One of my buddies only plays that game that has a maximum amount of fights. He doesn't care if he wins or loses. He's just how bad he kicks the shit out of the players. That's pretty based, actually. That's why hockey's the best sport.
I'm leaving it to you.
Hockey, what about curling? Curling's pretty sick. Krauser likes to curl, as you can see. He curls a lot. Oh, doing some curls. Should be allowed to ricochet during curling. Are you not allowed to ricochet? I don't think you're allowed to hit the wall. Lame. Imagine you play pool, but you can't bank shot. You hit other stones. Nah, everyone has their own playing board. You're not allowed to hit other stones. Literally, like, who the fuck does curling, though? Like, actually, like... Maybe there's, like, Olympic curlers out there, like, looking for prodigies. Like, proteges, I mean. You know, like, they're like, please, anybody, I'll teach you curling. In, like, 4 years, we'll have 0 curlers left in the entire country. You will be in the Olympics if you just do curling at all. Like of the professional sports that are in the Olympics, I feel like curling is one of the least competitive, right? Like, what are the chances that you could pick up curling and then like within 6 months be Olympic ready? Because there's just like not that many people that do curling. Maybe not in America, but like, you know, there's got to be some, like, if you're in a smaller country, you know, you could probably legit be like Olympic ready curling in like 6 months of practice. No, it is cruelty. Like, if you're like a South African country, you could legit like 30 minutes in the Olympics, right? Like, literally any non-northern country, you could probably do it in like a month. You just like show up to the ice skating rink and just fucking start curling. What's curling? Curling is where, like, it's that Olympic sport where you like push a rock with a stick on ice, and then you have people like in front of it, like brushing the ice. You try to like land it on a certain spot.
I died in a crash 2 years ago. Is that what they told you? You're the one who kidnapped Ashley. You got on quick, as expected.
That's the only time anyone ever curls is in the Olympics. Not a stick with your hands. Never heard of it before? Yeah, no one ever does it except for during the Olympics. I'm pretty convinced none of those Olympic teams practice. They're all like mythic league. They're all like mythic team on CS:GO, you know? Like they're just all doing their day jobs until it's like, oh, it's time for the major.
Leave Ashley out of this.
You know, and then they just show up, and that's the first time they played CS in like a week.
Like you, I'm American.
Barrel. Why is it not Krauser versus Krauser? Because modding is hard.
You got her involved just for that?
What's to stop the sweepers from just like pushing the rock? It'd be hard to tell. Right? They got like red cameras recording at 1,000 FPS.
All for Umbrella's sake. Umbrella.
Making sure they don't touch the rock.
Slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade.
You definitely would easily know because the trajectory of the rock would change. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Isn't the bitch in the red dress?
Looks like we have the
Just like in pool when you hit the ball twice. I mean, like no one's watching, right? Like you're at the pool table, the homies are drinking. They're like telling some story and like you shoot your first shot and you just completely miss anything and then you just shoot again.
You knew each other?
More or less. Maybe it's about
I saw
the
that.
reason why you're here.
You hit again.
Some other time.
Like, bro. Bro, I missed. Calm down. Or like you scratch and you just take the ball out of the thing and just shoot again. You scratched. You're not allowed to put the ball past these two lines when you scratch. Surge. Is that like you can't put the ball past the line meme? Is that real? Is that actually the rules of pool? Because for the longest time I played without that being the rules. You could just put the ball wherever the fuck you wanted if the person scratched. You guys know that one? Nice. Good QT. So like the rule is, so like let's say me and you were playing pool, I scratch, which means that like I put the white ball in one of the holes. It's now the other person's turn, right? But like, where does the other person put the ball? Well, like, for the longest time I played as like, you could just put the ball wherever the fuck you wanted. Until I remember one day someone told me like, no, you actually like, you're supposed to only put the ball behind these like two lines. Like you can only put it on like the side that you broke on. It's a rule? That's a weird rule. Like at that point it's just like, it's essentially RNG whether the scratch is even a punish or not. Right, like, because if all the balls are on the other side and there's no clean shot, it's not even really a punishment for the guy who scratched. Like besides the fact that it's not their turn anymore. Like I could see strategic advantages to scratching on purpose just to make the shot as impossible as you possibly can. And then it's like, if there is no shot for either player, then you could just scratch on purpose after they scratched on purpose. And then you'll just infinitely scratch on purpose because no one wants to take an unfavorable shot. Right? Like, that seems like a loophole that has not been properly considered. ball in hand rule. I always keep my balls in my hands. That's why I play with one hand. Well, because when you scratch, the other player can put the cue ball in a somewhat favorable spot. Well, what I'm saying is, in a hypothetical situation where, like, all of the balls are oriented in ways that are not ideal shots for both players. Like, let's say just like both players have really shitty shots no matter where they put the ball because of the line rule. And so both players just decide it's not worth even taking the shot and risking setting the other person up for a better shot. So they just scratch on purpose. You would just keep trading scratches until eventually someone just says, fuck it, I'll play. Like, you just, it's basically just like, you scratch until someone gets bored, you know? And then just like has to take the shitty shot. Can you get down here, sir? But if you're playing like professional pool for like lots of money or something, you, in theory, you would just keep switching back and forth, right? Like,
Don't just stand there. Come out and fight like a man.
I'm not falling for that one.
can you get down here?
Trying to have fun.
But yeah, if there's like a fuck ton of money on the line, like you're playing pro pool. Why not just keep scratching on purpose until you get a favorable shot? Right? Like, I guess the counter argument is like those people are so good at pool that there is no such thing as a situation where they don't have a shot they can't think they can make. Right? Because I've seen some people be really fucking good at pool and hit shots that I would never even consider thinking about. But I'm thinking competitive impact of low level play, you know? Like, if me and my friend bet $20 on this fucking game of pool, you best believe I'm taking every possible advantage I can. And if that means that I gotta scratch on purpose for like 6 hours in a row, you know? Hey, base alive. What's up, Karezi? Pool is the one sport where it helps to know geometry. I'm sure that knowing like actual complex geometry in a way that you could actually apply in real life like that would be useful in much more sports than just pool.
Too easy.
But we're talking like anime main protagonist levels of like understanding math in real time that no one can actually do in real life. Yeah, that's also another weird rule. Do you guys play, when you play pool, like, does a table scratch count as a scratch? We always just played it as a lie, like fucking whatever.
Too easy.
Table scratch being like, if you don't hit any balls with the cue ball, then it's a scratch. I see you playing air hockey, just fucking neuron activate, dude, tip the glasses. Do the exact fucking calculations of the physics. I studied geometry for 4 years to play pool. There's not even that much in geometry. What are you studying for 4 years? Bro, I passed that in like 1 semester of high school.
Too easy.
Does Adderall count as a performance enhancing drug for pool? I don't know, but I kind of feel like it should. But bro, I have a prescription. Nice. I died. Doctor says I have ADHD. I can't focus on the pool game, dude. I wonder what professional poker was like during COVID. Did it just become complete RNG because you can't read anyone's face? Isn't Adderall always a PED? I mean, I'm pretty sure you could take Adderall and play like esports.
Too easy.
You just play in countries without mask laws? I would like to think that like professional poker just became complete RNG for like 2 years.
Too easy.
I was too fast. I wait for him to get up, then dash. I just get the... I must have been the cutscene, right? Bruh, do not kill me. That would be cringe. Joe Rogan at one point was talking to his friend that killed at pool, but only on heroin. Does that count as a PED? I mean, yes, right? Like it has to, surely. Surely heroin counts as a PED if Adderall does.
Hang on, sweetheart.
You feel like it was the withdrawals that were making the guy worse when he wasn't high? Maybe. Does it count as cocaine if it's prescribed? No, apparently. That's like the official statement is no, right? Because what's the legal alternative to cocaine? I'm pretty sure you can take that, Ritalin or some shit. GG. 122, okay, yeah, maybe 110 is doable. Big PB. And Ashley fucking drowns. GG. What's up, Tuna? What was my favorite subject in elementary school? I liked math. True nerd. For sure he's doing hunk now. Unfortunately, the mod is still broken. But we do at least one more Krauser. That was pretty decent. 125 real time. Pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty cool. Hot take reading is underrated. That's just true, actually. All right. Well, that was good. Let me look at the splits. Was there any major